Alright. Hello, this is Emperor Haterius playing yet again Lifeless Planet Premier Edition. Let's pick up where we left off. From what I recall, we're in a hot springs. And I was kind of seeing that we should get on top of these, but I didn't see how. Unless it's extremely simple, like this. Which apparently it is. Ooh. Follow along this. And there's her trail again of the lady I've been following. I don't know if she's a survivor, or if she's an alien, or what. She's speaking Russian though. Big pool there. Looks like snow. Maybe I gotta plug this up and release pressure in the other hole. Yeah. See if I can make it bigger. Oh, that probably raised this one up. Obsidian. This lava-derived glass confirms recent volcanic activity in the region. I'm always amazed at the deep black color of obsidian. Even more amazing that I found it on an extrasolar planet. Getting dark again. volcano. Ugh. Is this the right way? No! Oh god. There's a trophy, burned. And I'm dead again. Okay. That was a failure.
That's a bit toasty. Well, at least it's a dry heat.
That's not. This is gonna be tough.
Medium rare.
Okay, so not that end. Where am I going? Not there. can't see, and it's not helping me. I hope this is the right way, or it might be the way I came. That worked. No.
Помоги, подними. Наверх.
I guess I go up.
So, that explains how she's able to breathe the atmosphere.
The Russian woman appears to have greatly modified biology. While traversing a volcanic region, she began to suffocate. Oxygen from my suit appeared to be of no help, and she only recovered upon intake of exhaled gases, including carbon dioxide. It appears her body is somehow partly photosynthetic, able to intake CO2 and convert it into oxygen like plants do on Earth. While this could explain her survival in an oxygen-poor atmosphere, I can't understand the science behind this observation. It's like another portal or a powered gate. I can't boost up there. Director's Report 2/11/1978. There is nothing I can do to stop the chain reaction. Soon this world will be lost. I cannot fathom my part in this catastrophe, or the blind arrogance with which I carried out the planet's execution. Separated from the motherland, I will never know the outcome of the great conflict between Moscow and the West, but I earnestly hope that they never stand on similar grounds and witness the destruction they have wrought, as I must. I watch as this vibrant world rots to dead rock. I so desperately wanted to hand triumph over to our people. I could have been a savior, but now I cannot face them. I am glad that we can never return. Our people will never know what happened here. They will never know why their families never came home. They will never know it was my fault. I guess she's waiting over there. I'll probably get it start dialogue with her first. Here I was wanting to be a gentleman and open the door for her before she got there. Unless I could just open it with a puzzle. Nope, I gotta power it, so I gotta go down here. Grab me a drink here because volcanic areas make me thirsty. These volcanoes are making me thirsty. These volcanoes are making me thirsty. Do I push that over? Can I do anything? Oh, back road. There we go. Ugh. I don't like jumps like those. Looks like the door's powered now. There's a house there. Director's Report 17/11/1978. I thought I found a survivor today. A hand reached up from the dirt, yearning for help. When I rushed toward the charred, dying flesh, it struck me deeply in my abdomen. It was a horrible remnant of our inventions. Somehow I'm somehow still alive. The native life sought its revenge on me, and soon it will be victorious. I am responsible for this madness. We did not belong here. The planet did not deserve this. The distant worlds are kept from our reach because we have not yet earned the right to be there. And somehow, I fear that when the time comes, man will seek these treasures in the heavens not because of wonder. He will do so because he has destroyed his original nest. We are fools.
К нашему большому разочарованию, экологическое воздействие нашей эксплуатации зеленого огня оказалось пагубным. Растительная жизнь стремительно исчезала. Мы думали, что этот мох был основным источником питания для всех жизненных форм на этой планете. К несчастью для нашей цивилизации здесь, уменьшение этого мха означало не только уменьшение энергии, но также и уменьшение кислорода. Люди, равно как и растения, начали умирать. На наше счастье, однако, судьба распорядилась так, что один из докторов заметил в городе нечто необъяснимое. Одна из наших сотрудниц, Аэлита, разводила сад, и он продолжал цвести. Мы пытались разгадать этот секрет, но Аэлита, непонятно почему, замкнулась в себе. Ее ребенок умер, судя по всему, от недостатка кислорода. А отказ Аэлиты сотрудничать и поделиться своим секретом вынудил нас применить силу. Солдаты пришли к ней и стали угрожать сжечь ее сад. Но когда Аэлита бросилась защищать свои растения, они стали расти. Они реагировали на ее прикосновения. Это оживляло их. Тогда Аэлиту, расцененную как средство к достижению цели, схватили, заперли и стали проводить над ней ужасные эксперименты. Мы страшно изменили ее на генетическом уровне, вкалывая в ее тело инъекции с огромным количеством ДНК, сохраненных культур местного мха. Пока она орала от боли и протеста, мы уничтожили ее человеческое происхождение на молекулярном уровне. Когда мы закончили наши эксперименты, Аэлита стала скорее растением, чем человеком. Ее глаза сделались блестящего зеленого цвета, а ее легкие наполнились углекислым газом. Но это был успех. Там, куда она ступала, следы от ее ног наполнялись маленькими ростками жизни. Мох отвечал на ее прикосновения, пробиваясь вверх из пыльной почвы. Я не жду, что Аэлита когда-нибудь сможет простить нас, но она единственная наша надежда на восстановление жизненного баланса в этом мире. Без Аэлиты эта планета останется необитаемой до конца времен.
The test subject. Much to our dismay, the ecological impact of our exploitation of the green fire was vicious. The plant life receded rapidly. We theorized that the moss was the primary source of food for all the life on this planet. Unfortunately for our civilization here, the decrease in moss not only meant the decrease in power, but also decrease in oxygen. Human and plant alike began to die. As luck would have it, though, one of the doctors noticed an oddity in town. One of our assistants, Aelita, was keeping a garden, and it was thriving. We attempted to discover its secret, but Aelita was strangely defensive. Apparently, her child had died in the early stages of the oxygen shortage. Aelita's refusal to cooperate and share her secret forced our hand. Soldiers came threatening to burn the garden, but when Aelita moved to protect her plants, they grew stronger. Her touch made them react, brought them to life. Regarded then as a tool, Aelita was taken, imprisoned, and forced to undergo terrible experiments. We severely altered her on a genetic level by injecting an abundance of native DNA into her body from preserved moss cultures. While she roared in pain and protest, we took her humanity away on a molecular level. Aelita was more of a plant than a human when we were finished. Her eyes took on a brilliant green color and her lungs filled with CO2, but it was a success. Her footsteps invigorated the ground in her wake with small sprouts of life. The moss responded to her touch, rising up from dust. I do not expect Aelita to forgive us, but she is the only hope to restore the balance of life on this world. Without Aelita, this planet will remain in decay for the rest of time. I can't pick her up again. And I'm dead. Come on. It's one of those tram things, but don't know how to activate it. Let's look around, see if there's anything else. It's probably something as simple as me missing a button over there. I still want to check. There's something down there. Oh, it's a jetpack fuel canister. There we go. So probably get onto the top of that pole with the wire, the column, and then walk across the wire. Jump over it. That won't work. It's too far. God. I just dropped my controller. Let's try to get back on there again. Almost. Don't jump off of it. I almost had it. Is it meant to be this difficult? Jesus. Alright. Failure. Is there a button I'm missing? Cramping my style with this wire. It's not even letting me go past it. Clearly that's where I'm supposed to go, but why can't I find a way there? I die when I go down there. Nothing over here. Can't rope walk if I can't get onto the rope. It's an elevator thing, so I have to activate it somehow. Unless I was actually supposed to go down here after I respawn and check out the whatever that is down there.
Первичный анализ метеорита указывает на нетипичность в сравнении с метеоритами, найденными на Земле. При дальнейшем исследовании этот метеорит казался нам частью высокотехничного инженерного сооружения. В настоящий момент мы склоняемся к предположению, что этот кратер был местом посадки более развитой расы, построившей портал и связанные с ним энергогенерирующие сооружения. Мы основали исследовательский пост на краю кратера и намерены тщательно исследовать это место, по меньшей мере, в течение следующей зимы.
So what I assumed was a huge crater. It's a huge meteorite in the center. Initial analysis of meteor indicates non-typical of terrestrial meteors. Upon further investigation, the meteor appears to be part of a highly engineered vehicle. Our current theory is that this crater was the landing site for the advanced race that built the portals and related power structures. We've set up a research outpost on the rim of the crater, so that's what that house on the stilts was. And we plan to study the site at least through next winter. Seems to be a trail down here. That leads below the tram there. Director's report, 6/12/1978. I am not likely to see another day. The wounds I carry are a constant reminder of the pain we have inflicted on this planet. Our original purposes here were pure and good, but maybe that is the curse of a species far from home. We cannot adapt, so we destroy. Instead of cultivating, we upset the natural order of the new world. It has always been this way and always will be such. And there is arrogance to think it should be any different for our generation. I am sorry, Elita. I did not see until it was too late. If my name is ever again called to mind, I hope it will be as a lesson for those who come after me. До свидания. And that's the power switch to the tram above. Or elevator, or whatever you want to call it. platform she's gonna wait on, looks like. Now investigate down here. It looked like one of those big plates from a portal.
The Russians were studying these alien structures. What were they looking for?
It's like the Russians were studying the work of the portal creators, the network of monoliths, huge power structures, and the number of walls and doors surrounding them. I still can't figure out how it all connects. And it's getting darker. So that's a power place. Didn't see another though. Wait, there's one. Guess that's a bridge. Yep, that's a bridge. So 2 deaths I know I haven't done. What the? Oh, I gotta go across it again. 2 deaths I know I haven't done is blowing myself up. At least that I can recall. Blowing myself up with dynamite. I may have done that. I don't remember. And running into one of those plant doppelgangers. Those vine doppelgangers. Those are 2 deaths I potentially do not have. Of course, I may have blown myself up. There's that chance. But I still want to get that trophy at some point. I'm dying every way possible, but I'd have to probably replay the game to do it. So another case of me having to do it on my own time. Okay. So I guess that's the path down there. There's another disc in the background. There's another button. Okay, so that's half of a... That's half of it, and then the others are probably over here. So it's probably another bridge. Maybe the long one stays out and the short ones get put up. Okay, I can figure this out. maybe all of them have to be out of the way. That's probably what it's about. Out of the way. Can't move this one. Okay. Supposed to do here? Am I supposed to keep it center? Is it stuck now? Okay, so that's the long one. There we go. Okay.
Наши ученые сделали сегодня удивительное открытие. Прежде мы думали, что создатели портала либо покинули эту планету, либо были убиты местными обитателями. Но мы ошибались. Создатели портала оказались более развитыми формами, похожих на растения существ, которыми покрыта поверхность этой планеты. Они, должно быть, колонизировали эту планету много тысячелетий назад, привезя с собой разнообразные виды схожих культур, чтобы засеять ими всю планету и сделать ее пригодной для своего обитания. Мы, собственно, думаем, что обитатели этой планеты представляют из себя не столько отдельных индивидуумов, сколько нечто вроде плотной глобальной сети. Конечно, здесь есть более маленькие, более большие породы и их разновидности, но все они, как кажется, могут общаться друг с другом через повсеместно распространенный мох, зеленый огонь, который так необходим для всей жизни на этой планете. Принимая все это во внимание, и то, как их корни могут также имитировать бесконечное количество форм, мы явно имеем дело с более высокоразвитой и необычайной формой жизни.
Identity of the Ancients. Our scientists have made an amazing discovery today. We had previously believed the portal creators had abandoned the planet or had been killed by the root creatures, but we were wrong. The portal creators are merely an advanced form of the plant-like species that cover the planet. They must have colonized this world eons ago, bringing with them a variety of sister species to seed the planet and make it habitable. Actually, we believe the planet's species are less an ecosystem of individuals and more like a dense global network. To be sure, there are some larger and some smaller species, but all seem to be able to communicate through the ubiquitous moss, the green fire. That is so vital to life on the planet. Considering all this and how the roots can also mimic endless forms, we are clearly in the presence of a superior and extraordinary form of life. So it made his second bridge with that last puzzle. Sure there's nothing down there that I can see. I guess I'm running ahead. Oxygen pod there.
Found my wife after searching for several days. She had fallen off some rocks while hiking and was lying unconscious in the woods near our house. I'll never forget. She was covered in leaves and there was moss or something beginning to grow on her toes. I thought of that a few years ago and it made me realize how temporary our lives are. Sooner or later, we have to let go.
calm error 0021. Incoming feed error in signal. Why are you searching for me here? You know where I am. You left me behind years ago. You can't find me now. We're too far apart in distance and time.
Where are you? Hold on, I'm coming.
Okay. Try that again. Actually stick to the path.
That's a lot of blood. I hope she's still alive.
Tracking the monster. The creature has the woman now, and she's clearly been injured. Drops of the woman's blood grow bright green on the cavern floor. I hope she is still alive, but I can't imagine how I'll be able to help her if that monster is nearby. or something there. Aelita's sacrifice. The woman I've been following is gone. Well, no, she's still here, all around me, having given herself up to the monster to save this planet. She willingly shared her life, saving Cure at her own expense. I'd like to think she's more at home here, merged with this strange and beautiful ecosystem, than in the company of a lowly human being such as myself. Whatever the case, she saved my life, along with countless other beings on this planet. And that was a mistake. I think I just ran in a circle. a station there.
So the other portal does lead back to Earth, but hundreds of years in the future.
Портал, являющийся входом на эту планету, был средством передвижения в один конец, как мы обнаружили по прибытию сюда. Изначально мы принимали как само собой разумеющееся, что он работает как любая дверь, что мы сможем вернуться сквозь тот же портал, когда нам заблагорассудится. Но это оказалось ошибкой. Позже, к нашей огромной радости, мы в конце концов обнаружили второй портал. Портал отправки, ведущий обратно домой. Эта система двух порталов была, надо признать, очень эффективной для транспортировочных целей. И мы развивали наше заселение соответственным образом, регулируя отправки в ту и в другую стороны по мере необходимости. Но чего мы сначала не знали, это потеря времени при передвижении сквозь портал. Хотя сам процесс транспортировки происходит очень быстро, течение времени на Земле и на этой планете не совпадают. Мы довольно скоро обнаружили, что неделя, проведенная здесь, равнялась месяцу по земному времени. Когда порталы вышли из строя, это несоответствие течений времени стало огромным. После того, как портал прибытия дал сбой и погибло так много людей, мы испугались воспользоваться порталом отправки для возвращения на Землю. Со временем мы стали видеть по другую сторону портала образы, которые мы не узнавали. Там были невероятные башнеобразные сооружения, гораздо высокотехнологичнее, чем когда-либо виденные нами. Некоторые верили, что портал перенастроился на планету, с которой прилетели его создатели. Но я-то знал правду. Образы, видимые в портале, были образами Земли, но Земли, ушедшей на столетия вперед в будущее. К несчастью, мы так никогда и не проверили наши гипотезы, учитывая совершенно нестабильные энергетические реакции портала. С большой вероятностью можно было предположить, что нас постигнет такая же трагическая участь, как наших товарищей из дома, пытавшихся добраться сюда. Добровольцев не было. В конце концов, не стало и возможности, так как портал почернел и стал холодным. Оглядываясь назад, я жалею, что мы не рискнули и не воспользовались этим шансом.
Portal time. The portal to this planet was a one-way transport mechanism, as we discovered following our initial arrival. We originally assumed it would work like any doorway, that we could return through the same portal device at our convenience, but this was not the case. Thankfully, we eventually discovered the second portal, the departure portal, leading back home. This two-portal system was actually very efficient for transport purposes, and we developed our settlements appropriately to regulate travel back and forth as necessary. But what we didn't comprehend at first was the lost time encountered through the portals. While transport happens quickly, time on Earth and on this planet are not in sync. We soon realized a week on this world was a month back on Earth. When the portals failed, the time disparity became great. When the arrival portal malfunctioned and killed so many people, we became afraid to use the departure portal to return to Earth. Over time, we started to see images we did not recognize on the other side. There were strange towering structures, much more advanced than anything we'd seen before. Some believed the portal had recalibrated to the homeworld of the portal creators, but I knew the truth. The images in the portal were of Earth, but centuries in the future. Unfortunately, we never tested our hypotheses given the completely unstable power reactions from the portal. It was far more likely that we would suffer a tragic transportation accident like our comrades from home attempting to reach us. There were no volunteers, and eventually no further opportunities before the portal went dark and cold. In retrospect, I wish we'd taken our chances. Hundreds of years into the future, back to Earth. Those things are moving. That's the portal right there. And I see towers in it. So this was in 1978 when they were here. And they saw hundreds of years into the future. And this is supposed to be post-modern day. That my character's here. Futuristic landing in hopes of establishing a colony or a base and then a colony, I think is what it was.
As I understand, you've kept your wife on life support. It sounds like you haven't been able to let her go.
Actually, I did it for her. I want to give her every chance to live again, even if I'm not here.
Like flying cars.
What will you miss most about Earth?
Well, my wife first of all, and Earth itself. All of it. She saw the beauty of this planet long before I did.
You truly loved her.
Of course. And if you lose someone you love, even 20 light years probably isn't enough distance to make you stop missing them.
Well, that was Lifeless Planet. I'm wondering what that communication dish at the end meant, though. Because that building was locked up when I ran up to it. The world may never know unless they come out with another game. So, I liked the game. It was pretty intriguing, the idea of finding a portal that leads to the planet, and then the ecosystem itself being harnessed as a fuel source was, not really a good idea. That and us bringing our own, us coming to the planet brought along troubles like Europeans coming to North America when we first did so. We brought disease and illness. We brought a virus of some sort that came and severely addled the environment and the creatures and the plant life. And they died off and whatnot. And how us just trying to survive with power, utilizing what we can and whatnot, we're essentially destroying a planet we just came to. That was a very interesting concept. But I'm still hopeful. Realistically, I'm still hopeful for us being able to colonize other planets someday. That's definitely something we should be cautious about in the future. I really do want us to be able to do that. And this game makes you think more on that whole train of thought as to what we should really be doing, how we should be taking advantage of our planet, other planets and whatnot. So it had a really good message there, a tale of caution, a tale of word of warning. But anyway, this has been Hate Plays Lifeless Planet Premiere Edition. I enjoyed the game, and I've got a couple more trophies to get. Die in every way possible. And there's other trophies, such as not following footsteps, going into a dangerous area by not following it. It's called Explorer or something like that. It's something to the extent of you exploring and getting to the place where you need to go without following the footsteps. Another one I needed to get was spending 15 minutes in the town, the initial town in the Dust Bowl. Yeah, I'll get those on my own time. So upcoming, I'll probably play something in a short while yet again. Still pretty early in the morning. I'll have to decide what I'm going to do. Further news, in addition to other games I purchased along with this that were on sale, today I picked up Skyrim. I know you guys love Skyrim. Skyrim is a big favorite among my friends and I. I saw it was on sale for like 29 bucks, so I picked it up. Had to make some room on my hard drive. It's a Bethesda game that can have mods on it too, so some modded gameplay in the future. And that just makes me think I need to play on my Fallout 4 with some mods like I wanted to do to make a Stormtrooper character, run Brotherhood of Steel. So those are two big projects there, is Fallout games with characters, Skyrim games. I've never beaten the game of Skyrim before. I've watched my brother play through the main story. I've more or less watched him and other people play through the Civil War. I've not beaten the Civil War timeline, or storyline, and I've not beaten the main story. So I really want to play it now that I've got it on PS4. There's also a character setup that I like to do. It's kind of a challenge character that I was messing around with last time I played Skyrim on another system. It was a Kratos orc character where I would run around in a fur loincloth, have bracers on, and have two swords. I'd run around and do that, and I wouldn't pick up anything other than money, potions for healing, and maybe magic, and magical items to disenchant or replace or use as weapons of the gods like in the original God of War series. But yeah, that was a fun gameplay thing. I think I sided with the Stormcloaks with that character just to do it. And I'm sure now that I've got it on PS4, there's trophies involved with all that, and I'll be dealing with all that. That's a fun character I want to play, just to challenge myself. Run around pretty much half naked, using two swords. I need to play Valkyria Chronicles. Let's see, I've got a list here on my Facebook page, which, by the way, plugging this now, I have it in the description as well, but I have a Facebook for my streaming series and also my YouTube. It's called Hate Plays, Hate apostrophe and then plays, 2 words. And my ongoing series, I have them listed on here. Of course, I just finished this one. I never listed it because this is only my second stream. I need to play Valkyria Chronicles. I have Stardew Valley Year 3. I have a character in Mount and Blade Warband. Ark is not really a series, but it's just me trying to get by on there. Scorched Earth, I think is what that save was. I may restart the game on that. Pixel Piracy doesn't really have much to it, but I have that listed. And there are other games that I want to play. Like I said, Fallout 4, Skyrim. I've got a couple new games still left over that I bought in the bundle. But I'll get back into that. One of which is a game about a girl and a group of friends. The girl is apparently tuned to frequencies of other dimensions or something like that, and it's kind of supposed to be a suspenseful side-scroller platformer. I'm interested in playing that one. Just this long epilogue or whatever aside, I have a bunch of games still I'm revving to play. and I hope you all are interested in seeing that gameplay as well. I will pick a game to play in just a moment, but as I said before, this has been Emperor Haterius playing Lifeless Planet Premier Edition. I hope you all enjoyed me stumbling and bumbling about. I hope you enjoyed the game, if not just me playing it. That being said, I'll see you in the next one coming up.